Howdy folks, this is just a quickie to run you through how I will fit the 540 55 turn motor and a Maverick Scout gearbox into the Outback. Now a little while back, some of you may remember in another video that I kind of reached a limit with this with the stock 370 motor and decided to exploit the capabilities of this a little bit more really, so which is why I decided to go for the 540 motor set up in it, and today I'm just going to run you through how it's going to be fitted. So it's very simple really, it's basically just a straight swap. The only necessary part I've chosen to fit is a mounting plate for the new gearbox, so I've made this out of perspex. Now, not really wanting to drill my chassis, so I've chosen to use the existing holes which are here, just make them out there, and I'm going to offer up a little mounting plate instead, which is made out of perspex, or call it an interface if you will. So I'll be plonking that on top, and then I'll be screwing my new gearbox on top of that mount. So first I need to know roughly where I'm going to mount this gearbox in relation to its predecessor. So, but with having the telescopic prop shafts, you don't really have to be that accurate on where you want to have it. So, but going with my gut, I'm going to think slightly further forwards than bang centre. So it can be a few millimetres out either way, but you know, there's a little leeway to play with here, so that's okay. So to begin, knowing that this gearbox is slightly larger than the FTX, so when I screw it down to the new perspex mounting plate, I don't want the screws to conflict with another set of screws which are coming up from underneath the chassis, so to meet the new mount. So I have a choice really, either have the original mounting holes centralised on the new plate, so like so, if you can see that. So I can have it there, or I can either move it further aft so it meets the link arm, or I can move it slightly further forward. It's entirely anyone's choice really, but as long as the four screws which are coming up don't meet the four screws which are coming down through the gearbox, or likewise coming up through the mounting plate, and which will support the gearbox on top, and the heads, those four screws can't obviously interfere with those four coming up from underneath, so I need to try and keep this as level as possible. So just to run you through the parts which are needed here, obviously you need your Outback, you'll also need your Maverick Scout gearbox, 8 screws, so that'll be 4 for the actual gearbox and 4 for our little interface plate. Now then, because of the thickness now, the actual diameter of the 540 motor, it will make contact with one of the rails here if I just use this, so I'm going to need some spacers. Now I did have 4 of these, literally only 20 minutes ago I've lost a pair. I don't know what I've done with them, but I'm blaming my dog because she's sat here now looking rather guilty. So I've had to get 4 of these. Now they're all Tamiya bushes, but hey ho, it'll do the job. And my idea being is just to raise our little perspex mount just a little bit higher to prevent the motor from touching this from the side rail. Now I've chosen to position the new interface plate central on the chassis, so all I'll do now is offer up the mount to where the stock gearbox went in the first place, like so, and I'll try and get the original 4 holes in the centre of the plate. So this is where having perspex actually is quite handy, so I can see what's going on. So now I'm quite happy with that now in that position there. I can drill up from underneath now, and careful I don't drill my fingers, okay, and then screw it in place. Okay, so with this drilled now in situ, I've already popped the screws through the holes ready to be screwed into my new plate. Now I know the position of this, I can mount the gearbox onto this plate now and drill the extra 4 holes accordingly. So there we go, let's give that a whirl. Okay, so all I've done now, I've fitted the perspex plate onto the bottom of the new Maverick gearbox, like so. So the screws are just popping through the chassis, as you can see there, with some Tamiya bushes for the time being until I find some other pair of these from somewhere. But there we are, it'll do the same job. So But now since they got to pop in the prop shafts now, so it's a good time to stick in some bit of oil in there as well, bit of lubrication. Right, with those prop shafts finally in now, talk about fingers and thumbs, so it's taken me about 5 minutes to do that, get them in. Anyway, they're in now, so all I've got to do is mount them down and continue the screws through the chassis. Oh, one's just popped out, look at that. Alright, back in 5 minutes with some TV magic. Okay, so I put that little prop shaft back in. It's all screwed down now. There's the new 4 screws in the existing original holes. Everything's all nice and tight and solid. It's not going to go anywhere. The motor itself, it is a bit too close to my liking at the minute. That's because I've got small spaces in there. However, I'll just say again, I'll need to find another pair of these from somewhere. I don't know where the other 2 have gone, but they would have raised it up high enough to be very clear for that side rail. The motor, it isn't touching it at all. There's probably about 1.5 millimeters at the front here on the bell. So, but I'll take care of that issue in the near future. So all I have to do now is to solder on some wires onto there, plug it in, put on the pinion gate, and then go and give it a try. So there we are, folks. Hope that's helped some of you out there who may be tempted to do this mod. It's really simple. All you need is 8 screws, the gearbox itself, and off you go. And a little piece of perspex ready to, or something just to make a plate. Or you can get 4 risers and drill your chassis if you want to put 3 new holes in it, basically. So there we are, guys. Right, I'm going to finish off this little job now and take it down the lane to give it some trials. Alright, I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao for now.